First of all, I want you to know something about me. You already know my name, which is Ruby. My father was a relic hunter who left me a small fortune of about 2,000 septims. My mother died shortly after I was born, and I am grateful to my father that he had time for me despite his job. One day the guildmaster came to me, took me to Whiterun and to this house. He only told me when I left that my father had not returned from an expedition. I love Breeze Home and had it set up at the guild's expense. They have been really nice to me. I can read books, write, or just find peace and quiet. But I can't just live like this forever. I need a job, or rather a vocation. My biggest dream is to tell people stories about the world and its dangers, but also its beauty. I want to go out to Skyrim and experience adventures, although, well, I'm also a bit afraid of them.
Gets hard and falls apart. You're not afraid to feel the rain. Swear it for the rest of my days. I will keep your love in my veins. 'Cause I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here by your side. No, I'm not going anywhere at all. And don't you think it's lost on me? You know you could have walked away.
But today I want to enjoy the day. I want to cook something good. Tonight I'm making a sunshine souffle. I have to go into town for that. What do I need? 80 grams of cow's cheese, 30 grams of butter, 30 grams of flour, 270 milliliters of milk, 1 egg, pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper, plus a cup of grated nutmeg. So tasty. Ah, Whiterun, what a lovely town. It is so green and the wood radiates warmth. People, well, some do, some not so much. But that's probably the case in every town. Whiterun is a busy town with many visitors from near and far. My first stop is Arcadia's Cauldron. I can't get enough of looking in their store. All the spices, potions, medicinal herbs, and the smell of the cauldron, which is always brewing something. Arcadia and I hit it off straight away, even though she seemed a bit reserved at first and asked me if I had ataxia. Despite everything, she is also a good healer. I look forward to visiting her witch store every time. I'm doing some alchemy myself, and I'm determining herbs outside of Whiterun. I wonder if maybe I should apprentice with Arcadia. But there's so much I'm interested in, I just can't decide. Oh, how beautifully the cauldron bubbles away again, how the visitors to the store study the books to find the right plant or ask Arcadia about it. Arcadia's Cauldron really is one of my favorite places in the city. Whiterun, let's see what Arcadia has to offer today. That's fun. Let me tell you something about Whiterun. Whiterun is situated between the White River Gorge and the grassy tundra of Whiterun Hold, an open expanse that reaches as far as the eye can see, from the city to the edge of the hold. It is ideal hunting ground for the local hunters and pasture for the farmers. East of the city is the White River, as well as the crossroad that goes in 4 directions. The north and east road goes up the White River and through the mountain passes until they reach Skyrim's cold fringe. The south path goes up the hills into forested country and eventually the borders of Skyrim. Finally, the west path runs along Whiterun's southern face and a creek where the city's sewers empty in. Along the way are farmsteads and fork that goes either directly into the city or further into the plains. Whiterun is well fortified. The road into the city is a fortified hill with 3 layers of gate, and the rest of the city is surrounded by a thick stone wall laden with small watchtowers. Whiterun is neighbored by several settlements, including Blackmoor to the west, Lane Tardale to the northeast, Namalton City to the southeast, and Riverwood to the south. The city is separated into 3 districts based on their elevation. Plains District is Whiterun's center of commerce, riddled with open-aired marketplaces and firmly built cottages that also work as shops for business. The center of Town Square are merchant stalls, which all surround the well. The back street behind the homes and toward the wall has small homes and even an entrance to the city barracks. The Winds District is the city's residential area, which divides itself from the lower plains with another stone wall at the top of a stone stairway. It is the home of the clan halls of both the Battleborn and the Greymane families, who have lived in Whiterun for many years. The center of the district is the sacred tree of Kinnereth, the Gilder Green, and a small park that circle around it. The historical mead hall, Jorvasker, is on the east side of the park, where it stands over the plaza proudly. The highest tier in Whiterun is the Clouds District, where not many people get to often. The only thing here is the Jarl's seat of power, Dragon's Reach, which stands mighty above everything across the hold. It looms over the city from atop a long stairway. The Skyforge was first discovered by Jeek of the River and his crew, who were traveling south from Sark Head to settle. They scouted the area later named Whiterun Hold and found a mysterious structure that was described as a monument of a bird whose eyes and beak were opened in flame. It was discovered that the monument was feared by the native elves, and suspecting that it held great power, Jeek and his crew settled and built Jorvaskr at the foot of the Skyforge, so it would provide their steel. The forge is used mainly by Ireland Greymane to craft armor and weapons for the companions. He also sells various Skyforge weapons. Conflict between the Greymanes and the Battleborn saddens me and makes the otherwise beautiful city violent and full of hate. So, to fade this thought, I rather love sitting outside on a bench with Hulda and enjoying her excellent mead. So I need some ingredients for the meal in the evening and enjoyed the day. But I've heard rumors about the war between my people and the Nord. What will this bring to the city, and how stand the Jarl to the war? There are dangerous times, and I will start with my seeking after Argonians. I only know 2 of them in and around the city.